Welcome to Diaspora Kicking the Bobo. Hey, man, good to see you all again. Hey, here today I'm going to be talking about repats returning back to their place of birth. Back in 2019, there was this movement where a lot of blacks that were coming from America, the UK, and the Caribbeans who were returning back to Africa. It was a movement, and the movement was good. But now the repats are returning back to their place of birth, and for several reasons. And those reasons is plain and simple: improper planning. There's this thing that we call impulsive. A lot of times people can get very impulsive with their movements, their thoughts, and the things that they do. You can say, let's drive down to Canada. Some people will go, okay, let's do it. And they do it, they didn't plan for it, they just did it. And it's called being impulsive. You know, I mean, going to the motherland I think is one of the best things in the world. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be doing it. Not planning a trip or not planning to move to another country is very not smart. You know, not only are you leaving the country of your birth, but you are leaving the country without planning. You know, you don't know what to expect. You don't know the things that they offer. You don't know if they have any type of assistance that can help you. And quite frankly, from what I'm hearing, they don't. Once you get there, you're on your own. The reason why I decided to move back to Africa, at least part-time, I decided to have a plan. Well, let me tell you how I first decided with this movement. In 2019, I started watching this program called Black Acres of the Gambia. And watching Black Acres of the Gambia, I remember listening to Cynthia and Rick and how they did everything. They told us everything: how to move, how to get our stuff shipped over there to Africa or the Gambia. And I was like, wow, these people are very smart. They just set out a roadmap for everyone. They even told us that what it would cost monthly to live there. But unfortunately, people are going to different African countries and they have not planned. I enjoyed watching these YouTube programs of different people who are there. I enjoyed watching The Happy Companion. I enjoyed watching Go Black to Africa. I sat down and I listened to these people and what they said, and I did my own research on what I have to do. And one of the things is that I never act impulsively. I take my time and I think through things. And that's something that everyone should do, is think through things. And what I discovered is that if I move right now, just jump and go to Africa, in about a year, I'd be coming back. And I'd be coming back in shame. You know, I'd start off saying to all my family and friends that I'm going to Africa. I'm going to be there for a while. I'm going to live there and I'm going to have fun. I'm going to be with my people. And then a year later, I would come back with my head bowed in shame. They'd be laughing at me saying, we told you he wasn't going to make it. All because I didn't plan properly. In different African countries, cost of living is different, but it's still cheaper than America. And what you have to do is plan. I want to move to Africa. I have a 3-year plan. Yes, a 3-year plan. I'm not just gonna move over there today, but I have a 3-year plan. And if you have a 3-year plan or a 4-year plan, you can do it. For instance, let's say you have a job. You and your wife have a job, and you are determined to move to Africa. Number one, you have to save. Did you know when people save money, usually it doesn't work? It doesn't work because they don't have a purpose. But when you save money and you have a purpose, usually it works. Now, your purpose for this instance is to save money to move to Africa. Now, I'm going to give you some numbers, but I'm also going to give you these numbers, and these numbers are going to be kind of high, okay? Just so you know, that doesn't mean that that's how much it costs. Just saying, I always aim high do a higher number than what it really is. But of course, out of all these Western countries and African countries and Eastern African countries, I would have to say that you would have to look at Ghana and Nigeria a little different, because the cost of living there is a little bit higher. But let's just say you have a 3-year plan. You and your wife have a job. You can even get some of your teenage children in on this. You have a 3-year plan, and that's your goal. All right? Let's just say you want to go to Gambia, you want to go to Senegal, you want to go to Sierra Leone, you want to go to Rwanda or Kenya or Uganda. Let's just say you want to go to those places. Number one, you can buy a house between $80,000 to $100,000. That's probably a mansion over there. Or you can go cheaper than that. I've seen a video where there was a nice 4-bedroom house that was $50,000. So you want to save between $50,000 and $100,000 for a house. And you can do it. You really can do it. And let's just say you want to open up a business. I would save up $14,000 to start a business. Now, this $14,000 could be less or it could be more, but it's plenty enough to start a business over there in Africa. Then what you want to do is you want to save $10,000 a year for 10 years. That means you'll have at least $10,000 to spend for a year. It could be $7,000, it could be $8,000, depends on what country you live in. Now, that adds up to $214,000. And you say, well, I can't save $214,000 in 3 to 4 years. Yes, you can. You can do it. If you and your wife works, all extra money you get, you put it in the bank. That means you can't go out partying, living the lavish lifestyle, but you can do it. You can do it. And like I was telling you earlier, you have goals. And when you see that money to start growing in your checking account or your savings account, you're gonna feel happy, you're gonna feel glad, and you're gonna be like, wow, I can do this. People who are on the ground over there will tell you that those are some high numbers. You can do it for way less than that. But you know me, I'm gonna tell you, I like living the high life. So I'm gonna always go with more, you know. A lot of people that like me, they can live on the bare minimum. And I can almost guarantee you, you can make it. Then you won't come back home in shame. Putting your head down, your friends joking with you, laughing at you, saying, look at you, you meet your people over there in Africa? You're like, yeah, because you're coming back. Because you didn't plan right. I'm one of them people, I love to plan before I go. Because I want to live a good life when I do live. If I'm gonna be living poor and hard, I may as well stay here in America. And remember, when you buy a house for $50,000 to $100,000, you paid that house off. So that means you don't have a house note. Wow. Think about it. Here in America, the average house note, depends on what city or state you stay in, is about $1,600. Sometimes $1,700. Think about it. You don't have that anymore. So now all you're doing is spending your money on food. If it's just you and your wife or a few kids, you're talking about $150 a month. Light bill, gas bill, water, phone. You're talking about $600 a month, maybe $800 if you, $900 if you want to live like me. So you can do it. So remember those numbers I gave you? Those numbers that I gave you is really up there. It doesn't take that much. But just to let you know, you can do it. You would be there for at least 10 years. And that $14,000 that you are using to basically start your business, if your business doesn't kick off in 10 years, when your money gonna run out, then maybe you're not a good business person. Or maybe you should change what you're doing. But you can do it. Proper planning. I have a 3-year plan to go. I have at least a year in 8 months left for my plan, and I'm on track. You see, there are things we have to do in order to get what we want, and it's not easy. But if it's too hard to save the money before you go, then maybe you should rethink going over there, because it's not easy. It's hard. Everything is going to change for you. The culture, the lifestyle, the adventures over there are going to be different from the adventures over here. Just going to be different. People are not going to want to do the same things that you want to do culturally. And you know, as African Americans, we have a different culture that was created by us 100 years ago, because we had no culture. We didn't know about our culture from Africa. It was taken away from us. So we had to create a culture, and we're proud of that culture. But it's different. They're not gonna like the same things you like. Some of the things you eat over here, you're not gonna have over there to eat. We're gonna go over there, and we're gonna try to do some of the things that we do here over there. And it's not gonna hit off, because that's not what they do. You know? So you're gonna have to do some research, find out what they like over there, what they don't have, and then you're gonna have to invest in a business over there of things they like. Let me tell you something. One day about 20 years ago, I went into this clothing store. And I went, wow, they got a lot of clothes in here. That's nice. And I looked at it and I said, wow, dude, these pants cost $150. And he said, yeah. I said, you know they don't wear this stuff here. And he said, no, man, this is nice. And I said, and it costs $150. I said, no, dude, this is not gonna work. I wasn't trying to be mean or anything, but he was new in the business, he was new in the neighborhood, and I say, nobody wears this here. But he told me that I should mind my own business. And I said, okay, I'm gonna mind my own business. But what you have to understand, you can't sell what you like. Just because you like it don't mean everybody else likes it. 2 months, he was out of business because nobody went to his store. Every time somebody went in their store, they saw it, didn't like it, and then the prices were being hiked up high. He wanted to get rich in one day. I said, you're in the wrong neighborhood for that. Another instance, I used to love Kung Fu movies. And I went to this place that sold and rented Kung Fu movies. And it was an Asian place. I went in there. I wanted to rent a Kung Fu movie. And the guy said each movie rental is $4. And you have to leave a $35 deposit. And I said, dude, I am not leaving a $35 deposit, and I'm not renting a video for that much money. You're going crazy. I'm just not gonna do it. The fact that I'm in your store is a miracle, because I usually don't shop at those stores. And so I told him, I said, I'm gonna give you a little advice. If you're gonna do this, because number one, not everybody in this neighborhood is like me. I like Kung Fu movies. I don't know too many black folks that like Kung Fu movies like that. And you're in an African American neighborhood. So that's a hit against you. 2 months, closed down. You got to be able to sell what that culture demands, instead of going up there trying to sell what you want to sell and the things you like. Just because I like gym shoes don't mean they like gym shoes. And you're not going to force them to like it. No, these are just examples. So you're going to have to be resilient and study the culture to get along up there. You know what? I like people for who they are and not what I want them to be. So I accept them as who they are, with all their flaws and everything. And I hope that they would accept me for who I am and not what they want me to be. Doesn't always work like that. So you got to get in where you fit in. And I'm very good at getting in where I fit in, because I'm not trying to force people to be like me. Your finances is key to you moving. And another thing, if you are moving because you hate your place of birth, that's the wrong reason to move. I don't hate my place of birth. I'm moving because I figure I can do better there. Like I told you, I don't hate anybody. I don't dislike anybody. Hey, I've done well in this country. Business, own my own home, everything. Cars, everything. So I don't hate anybody. I love my African brothers and I love Africa. And I want to help over there in Africa. Like I said in my last video, I am not going to Africa because I think they some people that just need our help and they can't survive. Hey, they can help me and I can help them and we can all be prosperous together. Some of us African Americans, we are ashamed to say, I'm going over there for economical reasons. Hey, the Asians go over there for economical reasons. You know what? The Arabs go over there for economical reasons. You know, mainstream society go over there for economical reasons. I'm going over there for economical reasons. The difference is they're my people, and I love them. Therefore, we can help each other. You know what I mean? We can help each other. But make no qualms about it. When I go over there, it's to do business the best way I can. If you want to go over there and think that you are a missionary, that's fine. You're going to end up where, trust me, they're going to be helping you more than you're going to be helping them. Because that's the type of people they are. They believe in helping. If you like this video, I want you to hit the like button. I want you to subscribe and hit the bell. And remember that it doesn't take a lot to live in Africa, but you have to plan. You have to plan and be prepared to move. You just can't move, just jump over there and go, because in the end, you're gonna end up coming back. And with that, hey, remember, subscribe button, hit the bell, and hit the like button. And share this video with somebody. Thanks.